Coach, obviously final preseason game. How are you approaching it in terms of resting guys and planned rest, that sort of thing?
Yeah, we're going to play most of our guys, and try to get them, our main guys some second half minutes. I don't know if we'll finish the game with them, but just a little more work. Try to get them up, high 20s, low 30s in terms of minutes to continue to build their conditioning, get them ready for opening night.
How do you approach this next week or so in terms of final preseason game? There's obviously a lot of excitement to get the real games underway, but you kind of got to balance keeping guys healthy, but also keeping their window at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to be healthy, but you got to put in the work too. If you're going to be ready to go and hit the ground running when the season starts, then you got to put in the work. So I focus more on that.
But Coach, how have you and your staff felt just about the rebounding and how you guys have done with that through the first couple of preseason games?
Can be better. Can be better on both ends. Our box out commitment, we did some rudimentary box out drills today just to continue to emphasize that we want to be an elite defensive rebounding team, even though we're not going to be the biggest team. It's about the commitment more than the size. So we'll continue to emphasize that, and the crashing on certain players, the crashing has been extremely consistent. And then as a group, I still think it can be better in terms of offensive rebounding.
Grayson said yesterday that playing with pace wasn't something that's necessarily been an emphasis, but it's clear that the players are going that way with how they want to run off makes and misses. How have you liked the discipline in getting out of transition?
Yeah, I like how we run on turnovers and misses right now. We're not really committed to take it out of the net and get out and go, which is something I think we have to improve upon. Because I do think there's ground you can make up and possessions that you can win. By getting the ball up the floor faster. But off turnovers and misses, I'm happy with where it's at.
With how many guys you have that can dribble and make the right play, this roster is kind of sort of suited for that in a natural way, right?
Absolutely. Kick aheads, and guys down the floor, all those things that we have been talking about.
Considering you're still tinkering around with your offense and your lineup, how do you set a rotation early in the season, knowing that it's an 81, 82 game season and it's a long haul as opposed to an early spring?
Yeah, I mean, I try to win game one. That's what I'm gonna set out to do, and obviously that doesn't mean we're going to play guys 45 minutes in game one. We'll have a rotation built in that's built for an 82-game season. The bigger thing is, just getting, seeing all the different pieces. We're not going to be able to play everybody, obviously, opening night, and we'll have a rotation in place, to play, those role players, and then at some point give other guys looks as well.
Drew's one of those guys that likes to go for block shots and dunks on the other end. What have you seen from him on both ends of the floor in terms of his energy?
Yeah, I like his activities. The rare combination of toughness and athleticism. You know what I mean? A lot of guys that can jump like he can jump are rail thin, and can't really bang. And I like his ability to bang and have vertical spacing, and it gives us a presence.
That trick with the toothbrush on Letterman. Have the guys asked you if you can still do that to this day, or?
I don't know if I got asked that question, but I got a few laughs out of it. When they showed the guys on media day, I got a few laughs out of it.
Hey, Coach, I'm just kind of curious. It can be difficult, right, to kind of establish team chemistry so early on. But everything seems to be such a smooth transition. We've heard Beal repeatedly say everything's really smooth transition. So why do you think that is?
I think everybody understands what we have here. We have a special team that has realistic expectations to compete for a championship. Obviously a lot has to go our way. We got to put in the work, all those types of things, and there's a lot of other great teams out there. But when you have a built-in belief just by looking at the pieces around you, I think there's more of an inclination to jumpstart your chemistry. With our LA mini camp this summer, and the guys trying to connect in the off season, doing things away from the basketball court, and really putting in the work here in the gym. I think it starts with the belief.